Hello one and all, welcome back to England, Britain, UK, my local roads, whatever you want to call it. So, we're on the Wednesday, is it? Yes, it's the Wednesday after Nurburgring, and I think I'm about back to normal-ish. I have still some slightly tired legs and a tired mind, half of that through travelling, but I'm back out on the bike, which is a good thing, because it means I feel okay. I'm not literally broken and I don't hate cycling, so that's a good thing. So I'm getting out, just doing a short little hour and a half tops, something like that, and I thought I'd do a bit of a breakdown of what happened at the Nurburgring. Although obviously you've seen the video. What went wrong, what went right, and what I can do better should I want to return, which I do. And sort of strategies that could be put in place and such. So let's get into it. Let's have a look around our local roads. Still in short sleeves though. It might be overcast right now, but it's cracking flags this morning, and it's 22 degrees or something. It's perfect as far as I'm concerned. Right, back in a mo. So, what went wrong? Let's talk about that first, shall we? Because it's probably the easiest thing, or not thing, they are the easiest things to deal with. I was tired before I started. So, as you know, I had a hectic week leading up to it, and I got there the night before. Not the best planning at all, which meant I was still sort of stressed in my head. Not to mention warm and sweaty. We'd had a busy week leading up to it, so yeah, I should have got there earlier. That's part one. Adding to all that, of course, which I can't remember if I mentioned on the video, someone nicked my parking spot. I went there on a Friday, got all my documents, spoke to the people next to where I was parking. All was good and well. Came back Saturday morning, some random had just parked in my spot and buggered off. So I spent an extra hour pre-event trying to find another parking spot, thanks to the guys that helped me out with that, which added a whole load of stress, worry and panic to what was already a stressful environment. And then adding again to all of that, the general build-up. So this has been my year off charity stuff, but I've done stuff. I know I didn't do the Fred Whitten, but the amount of time I invested into making the film, which will be out later in the year, was enormous. Far more than actually doing the Fred itself. I think I've just recorded something and the camera froze up. So yeah, just my general prep for the 4 weeks post Dragon Ride. Did the Dragon Ride 4 weeks before, all fine and well. And then I was fatigued the week after, unsurprisingly, to big event. But between there, I didn't really do any long rides. I went out and did a couple. I should have done one 2 weeks before. Spent too much time drinking and dancing. Got a bit injured dancing, I think, which I got away with. The weekend before, when I went to Redcar and had a really good time with my mates, I'm foregoing that, because if you're not ready the weekend before, you never will be, will you? And then of course, we get onto the big ones. Heat exhaustion. Now, that's out of my control entirely, isn't it, really? I live in the north of England. Afternoon. Live in the north of England. We've had let's be honest, we've had a shit summer. Not used to riding in heat at all, although historically I've been good. But that knocked me for 6. But I think it was the fact that it was on top of just exhaustion in general. Afternoon. I say in general, I was a very, very tired boy. All the stress building up just got to me, and I was knackered at the start line. I was yawning before we set off, and that's not a good thing before a 24-hour ride. Now obviously during this heat exhaustion phase I was unwillingly, I'll admit, reluctant to rest, but sensible with it. I think that's what saved me and got me doing more on the day, because I was sick as a dog, I was dizzy, standing was a problem without my heart rate going over 120, just appalling. But I did adopt the right strategies to get myself better, cool down, you know, get wet, strip down, get the wind on me, and rest. That's exactly what I did. Of course, the bike fit and the new shoes. Comprehensive setup change before that. Granted, it's not a great idea, but I rolled with it anyway because I knew that Brian would fit me in the correct position. Granted, that correct position, that correct position is, you know, it's a long-term goal, and I'm sat in it again now and feeling lovely and relaxed. It takes your body a bit to adapt, to get used to the new position. I still think my seat should go up a smidge, we brought it forward, but I'm just going to leave it for a little bit and see how it goes. The shoes though, nah. The changing shoes was good, I was comfortable. Never been so comfortable for so long with my shoes. Not a single problem with them, so Graham and Lake, again, thank you. It's been a real help. One last thing that I could have done better was my food. For me, I didn't have enough variety of food. I got bored of eating the same thing for sustenance foods, not the carbs. Mint cake is mint cake. I'll always turn to that for energy. And I think part of that is due to the fact that I was pretty late getting there, partially due to the CrowdStrike issue. That delayed my ferry by hour and a half or so, which again put me straight into panic mode for getting there on time. But again, I should have gone a day earlier and done the shopping in Germany and not in Brighton, which meant all my food was a bit warm, which is not great, but it's all sort of vegan stuff, so none of it was going to go off, wasn't it? So, let's move on to the positives, because there are some, because that's how I look at stuff. I did have a bit of a breakdown in the afternoon with the heat exhaustion, because I just, you know, spent a best part of £1,000 on the whole shenanigans with getting there in hotels and ferries and stuff. In general, I think if the exhaustion and the heat exhaustion hadn't happened, I would have not necessarily hit my target, but got very, very close. And my target was silly, I realise. Looking at the results, only 36 people managed 20 laps out of the, 36 men did 20 laps. I can't remember on the women. Out of getting close to 700. So that would put me in a good percentile. And I still felt good 24 hours after setting off. Granted, I slept for 8 hours, and I took another 3.5 hours off to take the 11.5 hours off and still do 10 laps and feel good for most of it. Yeah, I'll take that all day long. Absolutely all day long. I didn't crash, so that's definitely positive, isn't it? I was very careful. There was way too many people got injured. I was chatting to a guy at one of the gallery places afterwards, and he said that somebody was a total mess. That was probably one of the helicopters. I think there was at least 3. Yeah, so I nearly hit 60 mile an hour going down the foxhole, just under that, but you'll see on the video, I'll put a little clip up again. It looks pedestrian. The surface is just perfect. I mean, that whole region, I didn't see a single pothole. The roads are amazing, the views are amazing. It's stolen my heart, it really has. I mean, this morning I've been looking at houses for sale. I know, pipe dreams and all that, but a boy can dream, a boy can dream. So yeah, I mean, general training and fitness, fine. no issues with that. I got changed every 2 laps, or was it the first 3? I can't remember. But I got changed lots. So that's prevented me getting worse saddle sores, because I've still got some hanging over from the dragon ride that I've been treated, but yeah, that was good. I drank the correct amount of fluids, like too much. I ate enough food. And on that note, I'm too heavy. I've not published any of this recently, but I am way too heavy for me at the moment. I'm about 12.2 or is that 81, 82 kilos? I can't remember now. But for me, I want to be about a stone lighter than that. Obviously that's not helping. No, I mean, yeah, in general it wasn't, all things considered, the disaster I thought it was going to be. Hang on. Not better. It's just a wonderful, wonderful event. So I'm returning, definitely. It's to get the chance to ride on the Nurburgring is special. I'm not driven around it yet. Might try and do that next year if I go again. But it's a special thing for me to come back on UK roads with traffic. It just doesn't feel the same. Lumpy, bumpy road surfaces, changeable road surfaces, angry drivers, just nah. Mostly the views are different, which always helps. But yeah, thou shalt return. And if there's anything else to add or forgotten, I'll see you at home. I'm going to go out and just do this. Oh, I'm already half an hour in. That's me prattling on. Just having a nice, easy ride out with no pressure at the moment. I do also have to again thank the guys, especially Fiona at Salici, the lid for keeping me safe, and especially these clear lenses. When I was riding at night with, I put a crappy light on because I wanted to save the battery for the good light till later on. Made the world of difference. I think I could have probably ridden without them, but I don't like riding without glasses on. So again, yeah, cheers to them. It's just an enormous help. It enables me to do the things I do and will continue to do until I can't. Right, let's get on with the rest of this ride then, and I'll see you at home after a little short musical intermission. Well, I'm going to hide around here because neighbours have been not noisy. They've got work going on, so let's have a look at that. That felt good. An hour and 18, 213 watts normalised with an average heart rate of, this will tell me everything, felt good, 124. So there's nothing wrong with me. That's really good. Honestly, I feel normal. But then again, I didn't have a massive weekend, did I? I did 97, well, I did 155k and then 95k or 100k, something like that, over the course of 2 days. So, and I've recovered from it. But that for me tells me that everything is bang on. I'm going to go into depth about the tyres on a video soon as well, because these have been sent to me a while back. I need to check. No, wear indicators on the back are still good. I've chucked everything at them, so it's about time I did a full review. I might just creep that saddle up just a couple of mil, just because no, you know what, I'm going to leave it because I'm efficient. As per the bike fit video, I'm efficient. So yeah, as far as Rad Ring's concerned, get it done. Honestly, it is an amazing event. I will wang on about it. Probably not quite as much as a wang about that Fred Whitten, because that's, you know, over there. But yeah, things I do, to summarise again, is just basically turn up a lot earlier, a day, 2, maybe 3 days earlier, get acclimatised. Probably some more specific hot training. I could do that in the garage on the trainer if needs be. Summer training indoors. That gets you used to being hot and sweaty, doesn't it? So might do a bit more of that. Lose this. I want more stone off, I'll be honest, because the power's there. And let's not forget, I had surgery 14 weeks ago. No, a bit longer ago than that now, but it wasn't that long ago. What is it? July? It was March. I guess, yeah, it's not that long ago. So I'm generally very, very happy with the way everything's gone. And why wouldn't I be? Anyway, right, thanks for watching. Please, if you enjoy this, don't forget to subscribe. Is it down there? I'll tell you what, I'll put it wherever I point. Yeah, if you'd like to subscribe, that'd be brilliant. I'm so close to that little stage now. I might already be there by the time this has gone up, but yeah, I see things I want to do in the future regarding this, and I'm not stopping. And the more people watch, the more likely it is I'll be able to continue doing more, because I get people like Salici, Lake and Romney's supplying me with stuff which makes it much more affordable for me to go on these trips to do silly challenges. And watching other people do these other silly challenges gets me motivated to do those as well. But I think next year's full already. What with Fred Whitten, sub 7, 1 attempt, then my challenge, which will be late May, early June probably. Don't know during the rest of the summer, but then probably still Rodham Ring. Don't know yet. Got to save up. Costs a lot of money, so might save some by going in the camper van now. Ooh. Let's make sure that's dialed. Anyway, thanks for watching. Love you lots, and I'll see you on the next one, whatever that might be. Ooh, riding with someone for the weekend, hopefully. So yeah, I think my legs need to be good for that one. Find out on the next one. Bye.